So most of you never knew, apart from the Ghana police and also the military, no, Ashanti region as a whole, no, on one kasa own forces, and on one kasa mbranti and Bema, a banner say yanko kunye or minor, ombekwa kokon aji or minor. Now those people they from ADF, Ashanti and Asante Defense Forces. In the wake of Dormaahene's pronouncement, any rhetoric, what the Ababe to say, Asante for you say, Otumfour you say, and ye demo so same we it is brewing a lot of tension between these particular two ethnic groups. And based on that, Ashanti Defense Forces, on the Kratebia, but more patches say any day, anytime they are ready. Any day, 10 years, any day, anytime. Dormaahene. You're ready. You know be the 18th century war, you defeat him one. You imagine victorious one. You be biom. Because there's only one kingdom in Ghana. That is the Asante kingdom. Now, don't take my word for it. Let's put this particular thing on the screen. Therefore, they all share on the screens, the press release, the Ashanti Defense Forces from ADF. Now, if you look closely, you find a whole lot of things. I just say, very or say, to all media houses, and this was dated 18th August 2025, or see one Dormaahene or react. So now these people who happen to be the Asante Defense Force, one part say Dormaahene sorry they be okay, say Oman warning now they will take action because almost know they are protecting a certain kingdom, which is the Ashanti kingdom. Yen really, or say we want to state emphatically that the war drum. Ajimambedu, a chief of a village called Dormaa, is playing can be tuned or can be turned into something else if nothing is done about it. We all know Ghana is a peaceful country because of Asantes. If what other tribes do against Asante is what we do to other tribes, Ghana will have been like Rwanda or any other conflict nations. In Rwanda, one person just made a comment on a radio station against other tribe, and we all saw what happened. The same thing is going on, and everyone is quiet because it's against Asantes. So this part saying say, uko krobi a friend Bono or hinidu a friend Dormaa na dondo anase don na all Bono. Your friend say okudondon. I'm talking about war drums. Now sa war drums no all Bono Asante for the omuni mbopa o share. Kone ko bisa ni pe friend ya Asante mo bopa mo bossa training man ye. Na sana Dormaa bo no say obi a wo kro mo ma yedin so obi a nkasa na Asante for eso chance yes mo bo mo dia de be sinye. Asante said this man is seen many times insulting the great king Otumfour or Seitutu II, insulting Asantes, talk against Kumasi in the name in name telling his history or distorting our histories, lying against us. But whenever we respond, our haters term it as tribalism. If care is not taken, one day Asantes will respond in kind, and that won't be a verbal or documentary response. As seen always, rather than I'll say as seen always. Rather, that will cause a lot for this country. We live in a country where so-called high judge can do these things below in a video and go free. Internet, see the video link na the actual and no part says man no ye video link ni article link ni or yes man ni a video some can the highlights ni bullets never on. By so yes anima we nyina onenam ho yenka ntimi kobone nsem so. Why? Because oya Dormaahene. Now yes answer to us be wa ha say or say a so-called chief at Dormaa, which is under the chieftaincy ministry, the National House of Chiefs, the Ghana Police and all security services, the National Security, the Defense Ministry. Yet we have watched this same man to make some utterances, insults on other tribes, Asantes, distorting histories of Asantes, inciting tribal wars, inciting people against people, making security threats worse, and a whole lot of nonsense, yet everyone is behaving unconcerned and pretending not to see. These are some of the threats to our society arena said by this man. And almost say papa no aken sembia a threat. Sa threatening seminar and almost a link no at 20 the bulletin no ke PDF or click super na say a be link ide amount. Yen sanson to aso e wo ha sei. It is very much important. Or say having all the video evidences for these reports, if no authority, institution or individual in charge is to address all these and ignore this, is in charge to address all these, ignore this our call of alertness and act on it, we will leave the Asante people ready, or we will leave the Asante people ready to retaliate to do so, because as we speak, a lot is willing to take the law into their own hands, and we are calming them down and assuring them authorities will solve this. But if we hear nothing from these agencies and authorities, we will let people under the name of we will let people understand the name of Asante. Forgive me, there are a whole lot of mistakes, but don't worry, you get it. So apart from this, if nothing is being done, we will see, because in Kofobe break up say and come take action. And yes, munya abotre ye Ghana embranye di ejuma no so ebi eye kebi mamin kebi. So just have patience. In 24 some besi jina ye no ma de o ma kensem no. In Asante proverb we say obi enkase, or say in Asante proverb we say obi enkase podua enhye na se ehye yebedi nojo. If indeed these institutions and individuals mentioned are acting unconcerned about the nation's security, if anything happens, no one should blame us, but to blame them. Currently, we have seen this same person distorting the revered history of the Asantes and also the Asante man, to the extent of talking against the sacred ghost stool. This is the man who said the ghost stool is from Dormaahene and he's supposed to sit on it, and added that it was a problem about the Asante. The same man that said the golden stool was stolen from Jaman Edinkra, and the same man said the golden stool is for the Techiman people. Now he's saying it was rotted. Everything shows his hatred, envy, jealous, and plan to incite others against Asantes. We can make the country unbearable for him if the authorities sit unconcerned from now. It's a patch I say, Papa we no eye Dormaahene no. Ye nim isem we need the problem. Because oba first no enkane no o say golden stool no na ewo Dormaahene ho e na Asantefo be wiaye. Ano no asan be biem se sa golden stool no, in fact eye techimanfo kra na ye e na eye omode ma Asantefo. E na osan be biem se sa golden stool yi kra na ye ka ho asem no kra no, wo mo so mo tena so eye Dormaahene. E na sisi a wasan ba che se sa golden stool ye no, in fact, what they be a tea baby on ye. Which is which? I am dear. I dear. After the water, after the infusro, the Nipan and Uni. Hey! In some movie, I say, because Atasa. Now, yes, I also trust on this particular last that in some way, dear. Hey! Asemo. I see, if nobody tells this man anything, warn him. Or see, if nobody tells this man anything, warn him, or do not see any response from any of the institutions and individuals mentioned above, he will act in a way that will surprise everyone. And we were quiet and didn't want to act because we were expecting a response and swift actions from the authorities. But if no one is talking or thinking about it, there is a saying, say, in Asante proverb that penia otinefie ma mbofra ewe nanka se yebu nanka refo a oka ho bi. Again, If he does not stop interfering in anything from the Asante state, more especially in Krasa matters, we will shake ourselves and he, okay, will understand this proverb from the Asantes that obi into asa infa, also obi into insa infa inshira nebusio for for thanks to everyone. The new motto for the Asantes to the authorities in Ghana now is act or we act. Thanks to everyone. So this was signed by the president na Ejeni Mbwati. He said mo kanyina ni so mo bebebre. The tough nyane say authorities, Ghana military, Ghana Defense Forces, the Ministry of Chieftaincy, the President of the Republic of Ghana, Papa Yen Simbia. One day, Yebinya a boko similar conflict in the middle belt between the Bono and the Ashantis. More updates on this matter.